We're going to be looking at the Dolphins' third offensive drive. It's the beginning of the second quarter, about 14 minutes to go, and here's the kickoff. And this one is a touchback. All right, so it looks like we have, I believe that's Ahmed at the bottom. We have a tight end here. I believe this is either Shaheen or Smythe. We have Gesicki here, and then I believe that's Waddle at the top of the screen. We also have another tight end, so whichever one, Shaheen or Smythe, here and here. Tua in the backfield, and let's see what we have here. Okay, so we go ahead and pause here. It looks like protection is doing pretty well. It's holding up decent, I would say. The only person that's open at this moment looks like Gesicki. I think this is Smythe at the bottom. It looks like he's going to be coming available. And then at the bottom of the screen, Ahmed. So I believe Tua is just going to dump this off right here and take. I mean, he's already 3 or 4 yards downfield. So with this catch and a play, he can make more. So Tua is going to take what the defense is giving him, and he's going to throw this pass. Now, I also want to point out that most of these routes here are curl routes. So when people point out that Tua isn't pushing the ball downfield, there really isn't many options. He did have Waddle on the outside one-on-one. We don't know what the safety, if they're in cover two or what, so we don't really know if there's a safety that's going to come up here as well. So I don't blame Tua for making this easy pass to Gesicki here. He's taking the yards that he can get. And Gesicki kind of runs backwards and loses a yard or two. I apologize for the background noise. I do have dogs, so they tend to make sounds. All right, so we're at 2nd and 8 here. Looks like Waddle at the bottom, Gesicki at the top. We have another tight end as well. It looks like 2 tight ends and Gesicki. So this is a 3 tight end set. Ahmed in the backfield. Gesicki in motion. So I just want to also point out that they're pretty much stacking the box. They're trying to make it so that the Dolphins have to stretch the ball downfield, and I don't think we're calling plays to push the ball downfield. So that's good on the Falcons defense. Okay, so this is a play action. Hunt's already getting pushed into the backfield, so this is a problem here. Everybody else looks like they're doing fairly well. I mean, tons of pressure. We're already like, I don't know, almost 10 yards in the backfield now. Um, but I'm not seeing anybody open at this time. Bad view. The game film still hasn't come out yet for the all 22. Okay, so Tua is making something out of nothing right here. He avoids all this pressure. I mean, bad block, bad block. Hunt got driven in the backfield, and he just completely jukes that player for the first. I think Tua shows a lot of heart. I mean, not a lot of quarterbacks will do this. I mean, he's looking one way, runs the other. We saw this last year against Atlanta. He did the same thing against Buda Baker. Just a nice play. He's got heart. He keeps fighting. All right, so we're at 1st and 10 here. We've got, I believe that's Preston Williams at the top, Waddle in the slot, Gesicki at the bottom. We also have another tight end right here. And I'm not sure if I believe that's Gaskin in the backfield. Okay, so this looks like a run play. Let's see what Tua does with the ball. As far as blocks, they seem to be doing okay here. One-on-one, one-on-one. These guys, this is definitely either going to be a swing pass out here, just based off the way he's blocking. He's kind of swinging out. But let's see what happens. If this is a run play, these guys need to get downfield to the next level. If this is a pass, then it's basically Waddle against whoever this guy doesn't block and the linebacker that gets over. Okay, so he pulls it, and he's actually going to go to Gesicki, it looks like. So I really love these plays, these RPOs where Tua puts the ball in the pocket of the running back and pulls it because it drives all these linebackers forward, and he can just throw right over top. And then when you have Gesicki against a corner or a safety, these contested catches, he's going to get these most of the time. Tua's accurate enough to get the ball right where it needs to be. So, I mean, he gets it right over the linebacker. And look, I mean, that pass, we don't have a better view of this at the moment, but I mean, that's a great pass. We actually saw a similar play to this last week against the Jaguars, I believe, when he kind of did that drop kick. Here's another view. Look where that ball placement is. I mean, this is far enough out that it's catchable, and the defender's not going to be able to get his arm in there to knock it out. All right, so here we are, 1st and 10. Let's see what kills this drive, because I believe we only get a field goal out of this. We might actually not get anything out of this. I can't remember. So we have motion here. I think this is, it's not Gesicki. At the bottom, I think that's Isaiah Ford. At the top, Preston Williams. We have another tight end as well. And I believe that's Gaskin. Okay, so this one is probably a handoff, right? He's already looking the block. Jesse Davis has a block here. Hunt needs to get down to this linebacker, and whoever I think this is Austin Jackson, he needs to get up to 54. So it looks like he's getting the 54. Block. This guy didn't hold his block. I think this is Hunt. He didn't hold his block, and this guy's gonna have a free shot on the running back potentially. Yeah. So when we talk about why our run game isn't getting going, part of the reason is we're not getting linebackers, which this play Austin Jackson kind of did. He's laying on the ground, and then Hunt went up to the next level to get the linebacker, and he also let the linebacker get right past him. Jesse Davis is holding well. 61 looks like he's doing okay. The tight ends are doing okay, it looks like. I mean, people just need to hold their blocks. We have a run block problem. So I don't care what running back you have. I know these running backs are somewhat undersized, but it doesn't really matter because when you have free shots, like this guy had a free shot, he's gonna have a free shot now. When you have that, like you're not going to get 5 yards of carry. And we've seen this in other plays where the Dolphins have gone downfield, held their blocks, and we're getting 5, 6, 7 yards of carry in this game specifically. So I know that we can do it. We just need to be more consistent. All right, so we got 3 yards on that play. We're looking at 2nd and 7. 3 yards isn't horrible, but obviously we want it to be better than that. So here we're looking to get 3rd and short or even a 1st down. Let's see what happens. We got Smythe in motion. We've got Shaheen at the bottom. It looks like Waddle and Preston Williams, and then Ahmed. So again, like we took Gaskin out of the game here, and he is more capable than Ahmed. Even though Ahmed is comparable, he's not quite as good. Okay, so this is going to be a fake. I can just tell already. Let's see how these blocks hold up where Shaheen's going. This guy right here, let's hope that Hunt can pick this up. I think that's Hunt, yeah. So hopefully Hunt can pick this up. We'll see what happens. Okay, 61 came for the help. That's good. Shaheen's helping on the other tackle because we do have a weakness on tackles. And it looks like Ahmed's helping over here. I don't know if he's going to chip and dump out. We have some players downfield. I'm not sure what else is going on. So this looks good. I'm happy with this for now. I'm assuming, so we don't have the view, but I'm assuming these guys weren't open. So he's just going to dump it to Ahmed and see what we can get. Nice. We'll take it. Not sure if this view helps see anything, but Tua's looking, dumps it off. Nice official there. Looks like guys are holding their blocks downfield. All right, so here we are, 1st and 10. We're at the 38-yard line. We're driving down the field. We've got multiple tight ends here. Looks like Shaheen. I'm not sure. I'm sure that Smythe probably at the top. Hopefully it's not Gesicki because he can't block while on the line from what I've seen from film review. I think this is Waddle at the bottom, and at the top, Preston Williams. Again, we still have Ahmed in the game. He did have a nice play last play, so I do give him credit. I don't want to talk him down completely. He is comparable to Gaskin, but I still think Gaskin is the guy you want on the field more often than not. Okay, so is this going to be a run? It looks like he's going for block. He's going downfield for a block. Again, these linebackers. Look at them. Look at this hole. Here's the hole. The linebacker's already in the hole. There's nobody. They need to get off these double teams. So we've got 3 guys against 2. One of these guys, 68, probably Hunt, needs to get down to this linebacker. Then it's going to be, 1 against 1. So let's see what happens here. So Hunt's looking to get there. And what do you know? He's just going to run right through. Now, I don't know if Ahmed's going to outrun this, but if it's him against him, hopefully this guy doesn't get around and get containment. But if it's him against him, I take Ahmed every time as long as this guy can hold his block. Okay. So Ahmed against this guy. I think he's outran him by now. We'll take that. 6, 7, 8 yards. We'll take it. It's a nice play. The more of that we have, the better. We have 2nd and 3. Again, multiple tight ends. We got Gesicki on the line, a little bit off the line. Shaheen. Looks like Isaiah Ford and Preston Williams. Waddle did get hurt on that last play, and now we have Gaskin in. They also, for as far as running goes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the box. So we have they have an advantage on defense for stopping the run. Plus, our guys don't get to the second level more often than not. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so I don't know if that's obviously they're running routes, so this was a play that was designed to be a pass. Okay, let's see how the line's holding up here. So we got a double team here. Jesse Davis is doing okay for now. This guy on Austin Jackson appears to be getting some momentum, and Eichenberg looks like he's about to get spun on and be on the ground. We have Gaskin out of the backfield here, and we have Gesicki at the bottom that's open. Preston Williams on the slant. I think he's open here, and that's where he has a yard of separation, and he's a much bigger guy than this guy, so he should body up. 2 is looking at him, and he throws it. At this point, this is pass interference. He's already got the arm around Preston Williams' right arm. Well, let's see what happens here. I mean, the ball is there. That guy's all over Preston Williams, and he drops it. So, I mean, that's one of the drops. So now we're looking at 3rd and 3. That should have been a first, but now we're looking at 3rd and 3. Still have Waddle on the sideline here. 3rd and 3. Let's see what formation we have here. Gesicki at the bottom. I think that's Shaheen probably. Isaiah Ford, Preston Williams, Gaskin. So Waddle's still out. And on 3rd down conversions, he's crucial for us. We are in field goal range. This appears to be an RPO. I'm not quite sure because I see Hunt pulling like as if it would have been a run. I think Tua just pulled it to throw. And he's throwing this out to Gesicki. He probably could have got Isaiah Ford here for the 1st down. So, I mean, I'm not sure the pressure here. We'll go back and look at it after, but this is a ball up to Gesicki. And Gesicki goes for the ball. So, I mean, that was a catchable ball. Let's go back and look at this. Okay, so Tua had already decided right here that he was going to go one-on-one for Gesicki. Let's see. I want to see how far off this guy is on. So, I mean, I understand why. I mean, there is some spacing here, but he could easily get up here to stop this pass. I'm sure the safeties are up in the box here, and so he sees this as an opportunity to get a one-on-one. Let's see what this safety does here, if he goes internal or goes forward. Okay, so I think Tua saw that it was one-on-one. He just threw it up. It's a catchable ball. So here's a look. I mean, he's completely outsized this guy. I mean, I don't know if this is pass interference, but the guy is on him. And that is a catchable ball. I mean, he's got his arm wrapped around his leg. I mean, catchable, but it's a hard catch, but it's a definitely catchable ball. So I believe we attempt a field goal here. The guy's all over him. Catchable, but should have been a flag in my opinion. So we got a 49-yard attempt by Jason Sanders. Typically, he's good on these. This one gets blocked. I think this is a play where like the linemen are looking down. So all these guys are just on the ground, like basically on the ground. I don't know what happened here. If they slipped or what, but this should have been. This drive should have resulted in a first down and potentially a score, but now we're kicking a field goal. And this gets blocked because somebody didn't hold their block here. So right here, this guy, I'm not sure who that was, but he's just on the ground. This guy's free to come in. And it got blocked, so. And now they have really good field position at like the 40-yard line, so.